Hey guys, today we're talking generators, Yamaha versus Briggs & Stratton. And remember, if you're shopping for a generator, check out rvgenset.com. Got a great question from Joseph Williams. He says, "Hello, I just subscribed to your channel and so I'm catching up on a lot of videos. In this one, I was curious about your use of the Briggs & Stratton generator. I plan on getting a Yamaha down the road, but I was wondering how the Briggs & Stratton P3000 runs, and could it run the air conditioner, and how much louder is it than the Yamaha 3000? All right, Joseph, thanks for the great questions. First of all, both of these generators power our 13,500 BTU air conditioner equally well. Now, the Yamaha does have a 500 watt boost feature, which theoretically provides smoother starts of the air conditioner. However, we've used the Briggs & Stratton P3000 with our air conditioner extensively and really haven't had any trouble whatsoever starting up and powering the AC. So I would say it's a wash. They both do well powering an air conditioner. Now, with regard to noise, let's do a test. All right, a couple things about this test. What we're gonna do is put a digital sound meter about 25 feet from each of these units. We're conducting this test outdoors, and there's an unwritten law that whenever you're filming video outdoors, someone needs to fire up a leaf blower, a lawn mower, a jet should fly overhead, and maybe any other flying contraption that would generate some background noise. Guy flying overhead, I don't know what that's all about. But the decibel output of noise just with nothing running is around 42 decibels. So look at 42 decibels as being the floor. All right, first up we have the reigning champion with its legendary electric turnkey start. I'm talking about Franklin. Let's see how Franklin does. Now, Franklin's been sitting still for a few weeks, so we might give him a chance here. And I've got the economy mode off. So there's Franklin with the economy mode off. You can see when I speak, the noise output jumps up because that's the sound of my voice. But Franklin's clocking in at around 59 decibels. So Franklin got about 59.5 decibels with no economy mode, and then with economy mode it was right around 55 decibels. It's certainly an impressive performance. Now it's time for the up and coming Challenger. So with economy mode off, the new Briggs & Stratton P3000 is generating around 62, 63 decibels. So basically 3 or 4 decibels louder than the Yamaha. Okay, so with economy mode engaged, the Briggs & Stratton is generating around 57-ish decibels of noise. Just out of curiosity, I decided to include the 2,000 watt Briggs & Stratton unit in the same test. Let's see what happens.
So the Briggs Stratton 2000 watt unit generating around 63 decibels of noise, which means it's about as loud as its big brother. So the 2000 watt unit's around 59 decibels of noise in economy mode.
So what can we conclude from our little test? First of all, the Yamaha is indeed the quietest of the bunch by at least 3 decibels or so of output. That is when it's not in the economy mode. But even in the economy mode, it's still the quietest. Of course, it's the heaviest, it's the most expensive, probably has the most sound deadening material inside the case. So Yamaha comes out on top. Next is the Briggs Stratton 3000 watt unit, which was a little louder than the Yamaha, and I was a little bit surprised by this because in person there doesn't really seem to be much of a difference between the two. In fact, my ear tester was telling me that the Briggs Stratton was equally as quiet as the Yamaha, but the digital sound testing meter does not lie. And in third place is the 2000 watt Briggs Stratton. Now this may be a surprise to some of you because you might naturally think, well, it's a smaller motor, wouldn't it make less noise? Well, it is a smaller motor, but there's also less sound deadening material in the case because it's a smaller case, and just due to the design, it's a little bit of a noisier unit. So surprisingly, the 2000 watt unit is a little more loud than the bigger units. Maybe it's not a perfect test, but it's certainly been educational for me because it gives me some confidence that the Yamaha is truly the quietest of the bunch, and also that the Briggs Stratton 3000 watt stacks up quite well and favorably against it. Even though it comes in second place, it costs about half what the Yamaha cost. So, you know, you're paying less for the Briggs Stratton too.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.